All right, welcome back in, everybody. This is John with PureAdrenaline Sports. This stream or this video is getting posted on our PureAdrenaline baseball page. All our live streams, in-game live streams, will still be on the PureAdrenaline Sports YouTube page, but all baseball-related content, separate of live streams, will be posted on this channel now. We got some MLB pack openings coming. I'm going to record a video of opening a box of 2024 Donruss. We've got a box to give away over on the PureAdrenaline Sports channel as well. Once we get the 4,000 subs over there, currently at 3,659. So make sure you subscribe to both channels so you know what's going on. But yeah, let's get into it. It's been a couple weeks since we released the Power Rankings video, but wanted to get back to it as we're getting down to the last 6 weeks of the season. So 26 through 30. Have not changed at all since the 2 weeks we've done a stream. So let's just cut those teams out real quick. Number 30, still the Chicago White Sox. Still the Chicago White Sox coming in at number 30. 30 wins on the year, 30-94. 3-7 over their last 10 as well. Coming in at number 29. The next team up is the Colorado Rockies. They're 45-79 on the season. And I saw something today. I'll have to find it and see if I can post a link down in the comments. Even though the White Sox have the worst record in baseball, they're not going to end up with a top 10 pick in the draft. I'm not sure how that works. Not too familiar with how they, with all the revenue sharing and all that works. So teams can and can't be part of the top 10. So that's something I do have to figure out. But coming in at number 28, the Miami Marlins. The Miami Marlins coming in at number 28. So good stuff there. 45-78, so just about the same record as the Rockies. 3-7 over their last 10 as well. Not very good offensively or pitching wise. So another team, and they were a playoff team last year. So not sure what's going on over there in Miami. I know they traded some pieces away here, but still have some good pieces to work around. Or build around, I should say. Coming in at number 27, the Angels. Now, this team would have been better than this if Trout was still around. Trout being out pretty much all season has hurt them as well. So, not good there. And coming in at number 26, we'll see. They haven't even started building the stadium in Vegas yet. I believe they're playing in Sacramento next year. The Oakland A's right now. We'll still call them Oakland this season. But yeah, there's 26 through 30. If you guys think any of those teams should be ranked higher than where they are, let us know in the chat down below. All right, let's start moving up towards number 20. Coming in at number 25 this week, down one spot from 2 weeks ago, the Washington Nationals. The Washington Nationals at number 25. A couple weeks ago, I shouldn't say a couple weeks ago, a month or so ago, the Nationals were right there in the midst of the National League wildcard standings and have just completely fallen off from there. 3-7 over their last 10 also. So with Washington moving down a spot, somebody had to move up, and that would be the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto right now, disappointing year for them. 9 games under 500, playing a little better over the last 10 with a 5-5 record. But yeah, still 57-66. They traded away a couple pieces this year as well. So we'll see how they plan on rebuilding in the offseason. Number 23, team that's very disappointing this year, 2-8 over their last 10. The Texas Rangers, the defending world champs. Right now, struggling this year. Bunch of injuries all year long, especially to the pitching staff. Young was out for most of the year as well, but not the way they wanted to defend their world championship. When everybody's healthy next year, I expect them to be right back in the middle of the mix. So with the red and green arrows, that's a team that has moved 3 or more spots. So dropping to number 22 is the St. Louis Cardinals. They actually dropped 4 spots from number 18, and they've dropped to number 22 here as they're 1 game under 500, 4-6 over their last 10. That's why the drop there. So tough. They go on a little bit of a run to get back into the wild card mix, and then they start falling back a little bit again. So we'll see if they can get hot again here. It's gonna be. A lot of people in the chat during the live stream say it's the team that gets hot over the last 6 weeks. That's gonna make a run to the World Series, just like Texas and Arizona did last year. So we'll see who that team is this year. Coming in at 500 at 61-61, up 1 spot from last week. In at number 21 is the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays at number 21. So just like the 26 through 30 guys, let me know if any of these teams 21 through 25 should be in the top 20. But let's keep going here. A red down arrow, so a team that's dropped 3 or more spots, 6 games under 500, 2-8 over their last 10. They were right there in the mix as well as the wild card race. Still not out of it, but 2-8 over those last 10. That hurts. So down 17 from 17 last 2 weeks ago, I should say. The Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates coming in at number 20. So 3 of those 4 teams, Pittsburgh dropped 3, St. Louis dropped 4, Texas dropped 2. So teams had to move up, right? Moving up from number 23 last week, the Detroit Tigers coming in at number 19. Still 4 games under 500, though. So they moved up 4 spots. The next 2 teams both moved up 2 spots. Still on the outside of the wild card looking in the National League, but still an outside shot here. At number 18, we got San Francisco. And at number 17, we have the Chicago Cubs. Let's make San Francisco a little bit smaller here and make the Cubs a little smaller as well. Okay, there we go, so they can fit. All right, let's keep moving towards number 15 here. The Cincinnati Reds also still in the mix for the National League. After the Padres, Diamondbacks, Braves, and Mets, there's a 2 or 3 game drop-off in games back from there. So if one of those 4 teams goes on a losing streak and one of these other teams can start winning some ball games, I mean, this National League is going to be great last 6 weeks here. But yeah, coming in at number 16, the Cincinnati Reds. I don't get to see too many Reds games, so I'm not sure what's going on with that team. I thought they would really be in contention for a wild card spot this year. Now, like I said, not out of it, but right now, if the season were to end, not in it either. So, all right, 16 through 20. Once again, going to keep repeating myself here. Do one of these teams belong in the top 15, or do I have them ranked too high and they should be outside the top 20? Leave a comment, let us know as well. But we'll start marching up towards number 10. Coming in at number 15, a team that dropped 3 spots after completely destroying my Mets over last weekend. They're starting to fall as well. The Seattle Mariners. Seattle's 4-6 over their last 10. They were number 12 last week and dropped to number 15 this week. So we'll see. So the Mets currently on this homestand are 3-2. We're going for the sweep against the Marlins today, weather depending as well. But yeah, make sure you check out the PureAdrenaline Sports page because that's where all our live streams, live reaction streams are during games. But yeah, so the Mets moved up 1 spot to number 14, and right now only a game behind the Atlanta Braves for that last wild card spot. Coming in at number 13. So far, I've taken 2 of 3 from. I think it's 2 of 3 from Baltimore. The Boston Red Sox. Our buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's part of our football coverage here, he live streams over on his own channel. He covers the Red Sox over on his own channel. They got another big win yesterday, so good stuff for them. They're staying right in the middle of it here. Another team that dropped here, coming in at number 12. Not sure which way this team's going to go the rest of the year. The Atlanta Braves. They were number 8 2 weeks ago. Voice crack, yeah. They were number 8 2 weeks ago, and now number 12. 5-5 over their last 10. Pitching still great. Hitting, not hitting. Only in the top 15 in one category, and that's home runs. They're 4th. Average, they're 17th. Runs, they're 16th. Hits, they're 16th. And stolen bases, they're 19th. Now, not having Acuna and Albies right now hurt. But we'll see. We'll see. Right now, they're in a playoff spot, but we'll see how that fares at the end of the year. And I believe the last weekend of the season, I believe, is Mets and Braves. So that could be for one of those wild card spots. All right, let's keep marching up towards number 10. Coming in at number 11, up 2 spots from last week, 9-1 over their last 10 as well. The Houston Astros. The Astros coming in at number 11. All right, 11 through 15. Any of those teams should be in the top 10? Let us know. Any of those teams shouldn't be in the top 15? Also let us know. But let's go. Let's start climbing up towards that number 1 spot. Let's get into the number 10 here. A team that is completely on fire right now. Actually, these number 9 and number 10 completely on fire. Number 10 up 1 spot from 2 weeks ago. The Arizona Diamondbacks lost the World Series last year. Got off to a rough start this year, but got things turned around right now. Playing well. Their pitching still not great on the season, but their offense is coming around. Number 3 in average, number 1 in runs, number 4 in hits, 10 in homers. But pitching not so good. 25th in ERA, 23 in hits in runs allowed, 28 in hits allowed. So we'll see how they fare coming down. Don't know what their schedule looks like. But here comes number 9 with the San Diego Padres. The Padres coming in at number 9. They're up 1 spot as well from 2 weeks ago. 8-2 over their last 10. And coming in at number 8, another team that moved up. And right now, this doesn't make any sense to me, so I'd have to look at run differential right now, because the Minnesota Twins right now have a better record than the Royals. But the Twins right now I have ranked at number 8. 8, and Kansas City at number 7. So let me look here real quick. MLB scores. I bet you that's what it's coming down to right now. Other factors are taken into it. Yeah, right now the Royals get a really good bump in the ranking system because their run differential, they've outscored their opponents by 102 runs, where the Twins have outscored their opponents by 71 runs. So both great for both teams, but that 31 run difference right now is what's got even though record wise they're not better, that's what it's got them in the power rankings a little bit better. All right, coming in at number 6, a team that dropped from 5 last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. 72-52, 5-5 over their last 10. The Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles and Yankees is going to come down to the wire, and I believe the Orioles do have the tiebreak with the Yankees. So if they do end up tying, the Baltimore Orioles will win the division. So another team that was number 1 2 weeks ago has dropped to number 5. The Guardians. The Guardians right now 5-5 over their last 10, still in first place. But the Twins only 2 games back, and the Royals only 4 games back. So that's starting to tighten up. So 2 weeks ago, the Dodgers were number 4, and the Dodgers are still number 4. So let's get to the top 3 here. Plus Arrow, a team that's moved up 3 or more spots, the Milwaukee Brewers. I expected in the preseason, the Brewers to not be very good this year. And I believe I predicted the Cardinals to win the division. Man, was I wrong. So unbelievable what they've done. So good stuff over there. So 2-1. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Right now, coming in at number 2 this week. There were 3 last week. The Philadelphia Phillies coming in at number 2, 6-4 over their last 10. But then that means the Yankees right now are the number 1 team in baseball, according to our power rankings. Let's see how close the power ranking is. Let's see how close it is. So the Yankees right now, because I have it broken down, the formula breaks it down into a number. The Yankees number is 11.89, and the Phillies number is 11.87. That's how close. That's how close it is. So unbelievable. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to this new Pure Adrenaline baseball channel as well. I'll have a link down below for the Pure Adrenaline Sports channel if you're new here. That's where we do all our in-game live play-by-play and live reaction streams. So have a great Sunday, everyone, and we will see everybody next week.